This is the afternoon video update. This is for Thursday, the 25th of July. This is James Spann. Another day with a lot of rain across the state, especially the northern counties of the state. We do believe the showers should become a little fewer in number tomorrow and over the weekend, but let's go right to the radar. And you can see today the bulk of the showers are over the northern half of the state. Although they're starting to increase across the southern counties as well. There's a closer look, and for some folks, it's just been raining much of the day today in that zone between Birmingham and Huntsville. The shower is not overly heavy. It's a pretty good rain falling east of Huntsville near the Madison-Jackson County line. Pretty good rains falling over the western half of Blount County, much of Cullman County getting wet. Winston, Etowah, DeKalb counties, Franklin, Lawrence. For the Birmingham Metro, showers are passing through. Those are heavy, but again, not as heavy as yesterday when there was some flooding problems. Got a pretty good downpour now south of Chehaw State Park along Highway 9, down toward Lineville, really coming down in Lineville, down in Clay County. Let's go down to the south. We'll check the southern counties of the state. And again, showers are increasing across Mobile and Baldwin counties. And again, a pretty good downpour has popped up right over downtown Mobile. You can see that outflow boundary, and the new storms are forming on the boundary itself. Also, a few showers near the Gulf Coast, a little north of Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Right now, the immediate coast is doing okay. And we'll check the southeastern corner of the state. Things are relatively quiet. Down Dothan Way, we got showers in parts of Pike, Crenshaw, Montgomery counties, Macon County, showers along Interstate 85. And again, like yesterday, all of this stuff will gradually diminish tonight in this very moist air mass we have in place, an ocean of humidity. Air you can wear, if you will. So the upper air patterns just not change much for the last week or so. That's the reason it's been so cloudy and so wet. There's an upper high over the western states, a downstream trough from the Great Lakes down into Louisiana. And again, we're on the eastern side of the trough, and again, that's acting as a conveyor belt, pushing deep moisture from the tropics up in here. Visible satellite view. Again, kind of a split scenario today. From Birmingham, Interstate 20 north, it's cloudy. The southern two-thirds of the state, there's more sun there, and accordingly, the air is more unstable, and new showers and storms are starting to form. There's the big picture. You can see the rain is relatively widespread, again, north of Interstate 20, through Alabama, North Mississippi, with new showers and storms beginning to form down in South Alabama. And in South Alabama, with the heavier storms this evening, they'll produce a lot of rain in a short amount of time. Birmingham, 75. Once again, way below average. Cullman, 75. Mostly 80s elsewhere. Montgomery at 80. Dothan managing 90 down in Houston County. Mobile, 85. They got a big downpour. They're probably in the 70s now. Huntsville sitting at 83. To the east, we have flash flood watches for parts of the Carolinas and extreme eastern Georgia. Also flash flood watches around Houston, Port Arthur, Beaumont, down toward Corpus Christi. See a lot of red flag warnings up north. That hot pink, those are red flag warnings because of the high wildfire danger. And within that, we've got a few heat advisories up north. So here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. We've got several risks, but not close to where we are. A slight risk, level 2 out of 5, over parts of Montana. The broader risk runs down to near Salt Lake City into parts of Nevada. Got a marginal risk over southern Arizona with the monsoon there, and a couple of marginal risks off to the east. Tomorrow, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 marginal risks well to the west. And on day 3, which is Saturday, got a marginal risk over parts of the Dakotas, Nebraska, northern Minnesota. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. On an average basis, amounts 1 to 2 inches. Your number could vary. We all know how that works. One big-time summer downpour that's almost stationary can bring 3 inches of rain in 1 to 2 hours. But on an average basis, additional rain amounts 1 to 2 inches for the next 7 days. And the new drought monitor was released today, and really it's not changed much, and we kind of expected that. And understand, the monitor was released today, but the data is as of Tuesday, the 23rd. And a lot of these really big rains we've had, it's been since Tuesday. So the rains we've seen not really reflected in this, but you can see that from Birmingham north, again, north of Interstate 20, that's where the conditions are drier. But again, if you look at the radar today, that's exactly where the rain is falling, where they need it. So again, I think we'll see a pretty big improvement in this graphic a week from today, the next one that comes out. Tropical weather, it's the same old song and dance, just nothing for the next 7 days on into early August, as dry, dusty air off the African continent helping to mitigate problems in the short term. But again, there's reason to believe it could be pretty active out there mid-August through mid-October, so hang tight. All right, model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And again, we've got this broad troughing to the west, but again, the GFS is trying to hint that the showers and thunderstorms could be fewer in number across the state tomorrow, suggesting the chance of any one spot getting wet is in the 30 to 40% bracket. So we'll kind of lean in that direction, and that's kind of the idea for the weekend. This is Saturday, and understand there will absolutely be showers and thunderstorms around tomorrow and Saturday, but they should be scattered. And again, on Saturday, I'd say the chance of any one spot getting wet will be in that 40% bracket. And then we're seeing evidence moisture could deepen again on Sunday with rain coverage increasing again. So at the moment of the 2 days, it looks like the higher coverage of showers and thunderstorms will be on Sunday. But even then, it doesn't mean it's going to rain all day. It won't, and it won't rain everywhere. So let's take a look at next week. This is Monday. Evidence the higher coverage of showers and storms could be over the eastern half of the state. And then Tuesday, showers relatively widely scattered as we trend drier. Same thing Wednesday, a few spotty showers about. And this is a week from today. Thursday, August 1st, the beginning of the last month of meteorological summer. Hey, what happens 5 months from today? It's Christmas Day. People get mad when you say that sometimes, but it is what it is. Some people just like Christmas. So the core of the heat ridge remains a little west of here, but clearly there's a ridge all across the deep south, and again, weather looks just pretty typical. A few spotty showers about, probably not that many. Again, this is a week from today. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Sunday, August 4th. Again, a little weakness in the ridge here, and that's pretty typical. Mix of sun and clouds, a few scattered showers and storms about, probably low 90s. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. And as we always do on this graph, we look for that green line, which is the mean of the ensemble members. And it's a little over 3 inches between now and the 8th of August. That's not bad. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models, you can see that general uptick over the next 10 days. We've got mid to upper 80s tomorrow, over the weekend, and early next week, and then low 90s for the latter half of next week, and evidence maybe mid-90s by Friday the 2nd of August. But clearly next week will be much warmer than this week. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for August 2nd through August 8th. Again, the higher heat anomalies well to the north and west of here. Temperatures here near, maybe slightly above average. All right, so let's go check the radar one more time before we wrap things up. We're live at 2:48 this afternoon. You can see showers relatively widespread, especially north of Interstate 20. Nothing severe. Some of the heavier storms dropping a lot of rain in a short amount of time. But obviously for the northern part of the state, it's cool with 70s, clouds and rain. And again, we note that new storms have been forming in South Alabama, especially down around the city of Mobile. You can see that big downpour coming right into Mobile. It's raining heavily out toward the airport, University of South Alabama campus, up Highway 43 toward Pritchard, Chickasaw. And that'll be coming out ultimately across the eastern shore on the other side of Mobile Bay. And again, those are packing a pretty good punch because the air is fairly unstable there. They've seen sunshine this morning. So that is the strongest storm on the board, that one that is approaching downtown Mobile. Other than that, got a pretty good thunderstorm between Alberta and Orange Beach in southern Baldwin County, and a few developing showers over the rest of South Alabama. But those will slowly fade later tonight. All right, so don't forget this evening we have a weather radio programming event in Anniston. And every home and business needs one. I know you do have one. But be sure and tell your friends. And if you want us to check it, we'll be glad to do that. We have a team at Lowe's in Anniston between 4 and 6:30. And Evan Chickvera of our weather staff is there. And if you need to buy one, you can buy one at Lowe's. We'll program it on the spot. So this is the Lowe's on McClellan Boulevard in Anniston between 4 and 6:30 today. Come see us. Tomorrow, got a program in Calhoun County. Right back in that direction. Be at the Oxford Public Library tomorrow morning. And then I'll be down for a little bit. The second vacation week of the year is coming up next week. And I'll be back in the saddle for full duty on Monday, August the 5th. And that's when school begins just about it. I see I'll be speaking to the teachers with the Alabaster City Schools on August 5th. I love doing the Teacher Institutes. That's always a lot of fun. But it's going to be a pretty jam-packed week that week. I'm back on August the 5th. But again, no book signing. Probably the next one I think is going to be on August the 10th. And we'll have more details on it as we get closer. And hey, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock, right across the hall in Studio A. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.